All right, so we are at the section where both pieces come together, and we're going to go through how to properly attach this. But before we start, one of the most important aspects of getting this right is actually the position of your inflatables. So the first thing is you're going to want to make sure that this piece and this piece here are literally pushed up together as close as you can possibly do it. Like almost to where these two pieces right here really should be touching. You see how these are touching? Because if you have a gap here, yes, the attachments might Velcro and you might think you're okay, but what's going to happen is you'll create a little bit of a dip. That's when water starts to sit and pool. The second thing is once you get it as close as you possibly can together, you're going to back up to where the pool is over there. Take a look. Make sure both pieces are straight, all together in symmetry. You can't have the slide here and then the slip and slide cockeyed a little bit. It's not going to attach properly. So you have to make sure, go to the end, take several different looks, and make sure this row lines up all in symmetrical. I just made up a word there, but anyways. So that, and then two, also take a look at where you're actually setting this up on your elevation and your slope. If you're setting this up on a piece of land or an area where the slide is like this and the slip and slide is like this, well, look what happens right here in the middle, another pool. If you set it up where the slide is down and the slip and slide is like this, which happens a lot, the water is going to literally flow all the way back and sit back over here. If you go like this, it could be dangerous. So try and always be as level as you possibly can. And those are just some of the tips as far as setting up to help prevent pooling and that sort of thing. So now, Blake, we'll go ahead and get into the actual attachment if you want to go ahead with that.
Yeah. So on each side of the slide lane, we're going to have 4 different spots where the Velcro is going to sandwich Velcro together to lock in. So we'll start. You always want to work from the middle out, obviously, because you're kind of blocking yourself out if you do the outside first. So what we're going to start with is this one here on the inside of the bumper. Try to get it lined up as best as you can. All right, it's going to sandwich together there. So that's the first one. All right. Okay. Second one's going to be right here over the slide lane. So 2 big ones here. You got a big flap here. We're going to get that lined up right there. This is now going to sandwich Velcro. That's locked in. So now we can come to the third one. Line this one up here, just like that. And now, so now what this is doing is once this liner eventually lays over, this whole side is blocked off. A kid can't come in here and get his leg twisted. You see this horror stories of people breaking their legs, and that's why we overkill our Velcro systems and the way we attach them for that reason, for safety. So you have one more on the outside here, which we can go ahead and show you this inside now first, because the outside one's kind of behind my leg here. So what we do here is this is just going to attach here. So this is going to lock this piece into here on top. Austin, get his laid down. And then this final piece is the liner from the slide that goes to the slip. So it's going to lay over here, do it tight there, and now we're going to pull it tight, lay that down flat, and that down flat as well. So now, as you can see, there's nowhere that a kid can come in here and get a leg caught, twisted sideways, break a leg, anything like that. It's not going to happen on a BounceWave unit. Is it a little overkill? Maybe, but it's keeping you safe. And they're going to lock together, they're going to stay together, and it's going to work really well for you. So here's the final section on each side. You're going to Velcro the last sandwich Velcro piece on both sides here. So you're going to have it Velcro here and then also right here. So now this is locked in. We can tuck this back in place and you are all set. You're ready to go. Turn your water on. You're ready to party.
We have quite a few of, not this exact one, but we have 2-piece single lanes. We have a lot of different 2-piece 24 foots, 22 foots coming that they just rent like crazy. We've done it for 20 years now. Every summer, this is where we know our profit comes in, is with these big 2-piece water slides. So take advantage of that. If you want to make a profit, get with us. We'll guide you through the steps. We'll get you the right equipment and we'll get you set up for success. So give us a call, 888-901-9283. Thanks.